Welcome back to Lucky Basics, and today we're going to be talking about the topic of you provide more value to others than you even realize, okay? So, this is going to be the video that whenever you're feeling down on yourself or you're beating yourself up, just come rewatch this and hopefully it'll hype you up. So, that same voice that you hear in your head that makes you second guess all your decisions and makes you play small, even if you want to know, like if you want to do something bigger and you know you're capable of more. So, that voice is not really real. It's just negative thought patterns that you've allowed in your brain that you try to fight every time head on. But it never really stops it, because that's like whenever you try to go, when you're canoeing or kayaking and you try to go against the river's current, it's not going to work. Like, the harder you push against the current, then you're just going to get flipped or something. It's going to be hard. But if you go from a different approach of a different perspective, that's when things change. And we're going to quote William James: "The greatest revolution of our generation is the discovery that human beings, by changing their inner attitudes of their minds, can change the outer aspects of their lives." And this isn't just inspiration, it's literal science, which is cool, because you can change your life by changing your internal beliefs, which is beautiful. So, and why is this according to science and not just inspiration? Your brain listens to your thoughts and your actions, okay? So most people are accidentally wiring themselves for like limitation instead of success. And I'm sure you realize this, like you probably have some limiting beliefs that like always come up in the back of your mind when you want to do something new. But we're gonna shift that for you today. We're gonna talk about 4 ways that you're more valuable than you even think, okay? So number 1, the things you struggle with are your superpowers, okay? Now, it may not seem like that at first, but every challenge that you've overcome has built mental muscles that you don't even know you have. The resilience that you keep going every single day, that's not common. Like, literally, you just coming this far is rare, okay? Just tell yourself that. And it is, because most people think that they're so generic and they're so basic and everyone else is like them, but you're not. You truly are rare, okay? Most people will quit at the first sign of difficulty, but you're still here. You're still watching these motivational YouTube videos, that which means you're still trying and you're still aiming to grow, which means you are resilient. And this persistence alone puts you in the top 10% of people, okay? That's number 1. Just know that your struggles are your superpowers. Number 2, you have to recognize that your beliefs and the way you think about life is unique, okay? No one has ever experienced life with your exact set of experiences. Even your siblings, or if you don't have siblings, your cousins or your parents, like, or your friends, everyone around you has a completely different perspective on life. Like, you could talk to them about it, but you still have different nuances. It's original, you're authentic. And in a world of like AI and copy and paste and everyone's just doing the same thing as everyone else, having a genuine perspective is incredible, and you carry that with you wherever you go, which can set you on a better trajectory in life. Okay, and then point number 3, this is more of a goodwill aspect of you that you probably don't remember or remind yourself often enough, is you're already helping people without realizing it. I mean, you probably think like you're just so small in this world of people, but truly the small things that you do add up over time. I mean, probably that problem that you solved at work relaxed everyone and made everyone feel less stress, which is a benefit. The time that you listened to your friend when they really needed someone to talk to, you literally provided so much value and helped them. Even giving advice to people when you're at an advantage is so nice, because you can give them so much more wisdom than you had at that time in your life. So don't beat yourself up, because you're already making a huge difference. And most people underestimate their impact in life because they don't see the ripple effects, okay? Because when you just look from your point of view, it feels so narrow, but you don't know how many people you've affected, and you're changing more lives than you even know, okay? And the last point for this video is your potential is still untapped, okay? So right now you're probably operating at like 20% of your true capacity for what you could do in life. And this isn't like me saying you're lazy or you haven't put in enough effort, but because if you're still searching for something in your life, you haven't learned how to unlock the other 80% of yourself. I mean, think about it. Unlocking that other 80% of yourself is when you could silence the inner critic in you. And once you do that, what dreams would you call in or go after if the fear of your inner critic wasn't holding you back? What impact could you make for good if you truly believed in yourself and that you could make it happen? Because most people say they believe in themselves, which they probably do, but that inner voice sometimes becomes too loud and it makes them back out. So, to conclude, the gap between where you are and where you want to be isn't about some secret talent that only certain people are blessed with. It's about mindset, and mindset is always evolving and it can always be changed. I mean, there's so many people that have changed and transformed their lives in 90 days just by learning how to rewire their thinking patterns. The science is clear. Your brain can rewire at any age. This isn't limited to young people or old people, it's everyone, okay? So, and at the end of the day, I want you to remember that you're not broken. You do not need to be fixed. You just need the right tools to unlock what's already been inside of you this whole time. And your dreams are never too big. Your belief in yourself is just too small. But make that change today and just tell yourself that you are worthy. So yeah.